Madness.
Sale at the shoe store.
The new shop till you drop game that really talks.
Sale at the fashion boutique.
It's all the fun of a shopping spree. With Mall Madness, you get it all. A bank account and your own credit card.
Clearance at the sunglass boutique.
Mall Madness really talks. To win, buy everything on your list and be first out of the mall.
Attention mall shoppers.
Mall Madness, the electronic shopping game that really talks. From Milton Bradley. It's the mall with it all.
Hey everyone, this is Dan Bell, and this is my video tour of the gallery at Military Circle Mall, located in Norfolk, Virginia.
The other big story of the day, a shooting inside the gallery at Military Circle in Norfolk.
Family members of the victim just told us he's 17 and panicked shoppers scattered when they heard the shots. Witnesses say it all began with a fight between two groups outside Victoria's Secret.
Logos are down, boards are clear, yet another major retailer has packed up and closed its store at the gallery at Military Circle Mall.
The business got affected after Sears gone, and we're expecting the business to drop again after JCPenney go too.
Sears closed 2 years ago and the space is still vacant today. So with another spot opening up, turning things around may prove difficult with less and less to draw people in.
This hotel building that you're seeing right here was originally a Sheraton. I'm not quite sure when the Sheraton closed, but in 2004, a DoubleTree hotel took over the space, and then in 2009 they closed, and the building has been sitting vacant ever since. So originally the mall opened in 1970 and was called Military Circle Mall. In 2002 the name was changed to the gallery at Military Circle Mall. In 2015 the entire gallery at Military Circle property was placed under foreclosure. The mall was put up for public auction and there were no bidders, so it never sold. This mall has lost 3 anchors just in the past few years. They've lost Sears, JCPenney, and Macy's. So they have 3 anchor spaces that are vacant. And right now they're anchored by a movie theater and a Ross Dress for Less department store. Currently, the Woodmont Company, which also manages Marley Station Mall in Glen Burnie, Maryland, has taken this mall over. This mall is very troubled, but we'll get into that in a minute. They have come in with the intention of keeping the mall active, which is kind of what happened at Marley Station. At one time, Marley Station was really falling apart and was just like a ghost town, and then Woodmont came in and turned things around. And although Marley Station is not perfect, it's at least sustaining itself. So hopefully they can do that here at Military Circle Mall. So what we just saw there is the fountain that greets you when you're walking into the food court. You can see here these palms are so mature that they are almost touching the skylights. Still really cool looking, and the food court is very bright and airy, and unfortunately there's hardly any places to eat. You can see they walled this particular eatery off and put arcade games in front of it. I think in total, I believe there's 2 places that are still open and serving food. This here is the corridor that goes towards the movie theater. There's really not much down here. There is one stand that you can see right here that sells framed artwork and other accessories, but most of the stores down this way are vacant. Here we are headed down the corridor towards where JCPenney used to be. This is a pretty active corridor. There's still some vacant spots, but as you can see, there are a few stores open. It seems to me that most, I would say probably 70% of the stores that are in this mall now are small business stores, you know, like mom and pop stores. If Woodmont, the management company, can come in here and sort of clean it up, try to fix the reputation, and make it inviting, they may be able to fill it up with small business owners. So we'll see what happens in the future. But right now, it doesn't look too good. It's kind of grim. Hopefully, they can fix that. Heading down this corridor, you see right ahead there, that's where the Sears used to be. And then we'll hang a left up here and go towards Ross and Macy's. And in this video, Macy's is actually closing. So we're going to go on a little tour inside Macy's to have a look around. As with any struggling mall, Military Circle has seen a huge increase in crime. There's been muggings in the parking lot, car break-ins. There was an actual shooting inside the mall, and there has been groups of rowdy teenagers getting in fights. These are all things that contribute to a mall's demise. I mean, we can forget about, you know, the obvious, the internet, changing shopping habits, etc., but it's all a collection of things that come together as sort of the perfect storm to kill them all, and that's definitely happening here at Military Circle. As you can see, there's a lot of signs around the mall with leasing information. And as we head up here, you can see a store called Login. And then I really like the name of this store, Weave Envy. I thought that was pretty cool. Here's the Ross Dress for Less store. I don't know if this is considered an anchor store. I would assume that it is. If I'm not mistaken, I believe at one time that was a Kohl's. And here we are in the Macy's wing, which is really the worst part of the mall. Now, Macy's at this point is closed and it's vacant. And this part of the mall is going to have nothing in it, which is unfortunate because they have this beautiful fountain in front of Macy's with these beautiful tropical plants and palms. And I can't imagine that mall management is going to keep this fountain working after Macy's closes. However, if we go back to another episode in the series, Burlington Center Mall. Now, their fountain is a little bit different. It's an actual sculpture. It was in front of Macy's. When Macy's closed, they kept it going. So the sculpture, it was an elephant with a boy sitting on top with water coming out of the trunk of the elephant. If you go watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, maybe that'll happen with this fountain. I don't know. This fountain isn't as incredible as the Burlington Center Mall fountain, but who knows? Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. I don't know.
These just plug together. They're like daisy chained with power. So it's easy to get. Oh, you the one that told me to move that way. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And it's a simple plug-in system with this daisy chain.
I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you check out the other episodes in the Dead Mall series and go check out my channel, Film It. I will put a link in the description below. Thank you.